Everybody, here we are again.
Morning.
Morning, Thais, Samia, Priscila, Luiz, Felipe, Tiziane, Thais. Welcome aboard, Liane. Hello, how are you? Very good. So, there we go. Okay. So, anyone here for the first time ever? Is it your first time? No? Any of you? Ninguém? Primeira vez?
It's my first time.
First
Yeah.
time?
Yeah.
Yeah. Great. Really good, really good. So I'm going to explain how it works. And more than that, I'm gonna ask to you if that's to everybody, if that's possible to open your camera for us to talk. Yeah, I would be really glad. I would appreciate a lot. Okay, it's gonna help me to have a good conversation. So I'm Philip. I'm the host for this meeting, Saturday, 10 a.m. All the meetings are for free, and we have per month 120 classes of like this for free, right? In case you want to support our group and to have access to some English content, English material, or even the subjects that we bring and some questions, we have a WhatsApp group, okay? So this group is helping to support the whole environment of TNT, and we are giving away classes, tips, material, and we are answering some questions about English learning. So I would be more than glad if you could join us in there. Well, we are going to talk about COVID-19 and the future of work, okay? I have some questions, and what we are going to do. I am posting these questions in here, and we're going to talk about them, all right? So I'm going to divide you in small groups, okay? I'm going to divide you in small groups of 4 people. So please, there's a reason why we get rooms with 5 or 6 people, okay? Because some of you in the middle of the meeting, you leave for lots of reasons, and I get it. But I'm putting just 4 people, and if one of you leave, the room is going to be with 3 people. You're gonna have more time to talk, of course, but it's going to be more difficult, okay? And maybe you're gonna finish all the questions. All right, so I'm splitting you out in here, and let me see. All right, great, and there we go. So, all right, I'm going to open rooms now, and please be patient to each other. You can bring more questions if you want to. You can bring new ones. And as I always say, bring someone needs to lead the room. And what does it mean? You're gonna ask the questions. You're gonna help people to answer all the questions. Okay. And this is a really good experience and exercise for you to learn English. Okay. So some of you are going to be with me in the main room, and the other 2 groups, you are going to be offline, okay? You're not going to be posted on YouTube, all right? Do you have any questions?
No.
No? So Tiziane, you're gonna be with me in the main room so I can help you out and bring you a good experience. For the others, we're gonna have a lot of time, so we'll be back 10 minutes before it finishes. See ya, have fun, enjoy, and see you in a while. All right, really good. So everybody has the questions, and we have the main room right now. So I forgot to say, present yourself first. And this is really important, and there's a reason for that. Just girls in here. Oh, nice. So just for us to meet each other. This is really cool part of TNT. Adriane, would you mind starting?
Hello, I'm Adriane. I'm 25 years old. I'm from Curitiba, Paraná, but now I'm living in Mato Grosso. And I am participating in TNT. Have been one week just, and I am excited because it's very help us a lot with English, so I'm here to improve my English.
Very good. Good to hear that. Good to hear that. Really good. And what about Thais?
I'm Thais. I'm 25 years old too. I'm living in Santo André, São Paulo. It's my second time here. I know this group about English talks with Angel. Yes, in a WhatsApp group from university, and that's it.
Very good. Welcome aboard. Angel is one of the hosts. At the moment, we have 50 people helping this group to help other people with English. Okay, so really good to have you here, Thais. Welcome.
Thank you.
Tiziane, what about you? A quick introduction.
Hi, good morning. My name is Tiziane. I'm from Belém of Pará. It's my first class, and I have studied computer science, and I listen TNT from Instagram because my friends like he participate for me, and I like it.
Very good. Really good to have you here for the first time. It might be scary at first, but you're gonna get used to it. You're gonna develop your confidence. You're going to develop your speaking skills. You're gonna learn vocabulary. You're gonna learn how to listen better to different accents and different people. And you're gonna meet a lot of new people actually, okay?
Okay, thank you.
And Priscila, and you?
Hi.
Hello.
I'm Priscila. I'm from Juiz de Fora, Minas Gerais. And I'm here for the second time because my English is very bad. And I need to learn and I need to practice. And I participated for the first time this week with Leo. And we talk about transgender people.
It was an amazing conversation.
It was a good experience. So I'm here now again.
Very good. Priscila, in case you want to have some classes, we have the WhatsApp group. We are letting people go into our academy classes in English, and we have Spanish and French, but in case you want to be part of this, feel welcome, okay? And I'm just doing that, and I'm not here to sell. just to sell, you know, the group. It's because we need all of you helping us to support this idea. So it's basically the to keep growing and bring more schedule for you all. We need that. So that's why I'm always posting this. Okay, and I'm sorry if you don't like it that much, but that's part of our job basically. So my very first question, yeah, it's important. So my very first question is, what do you do for a living? And I think that's the very first question you're gonna answer everywhere, all the time, in English, in Spanish, whatever the language. But here we're gonna practice English. So how can you describe your job, your activities, and more important, at the moment, you're working from home, you're at the office, you're like in both, and how is it for you? So that's the very first question. I'm gonna start. Priscilla, would you like to start this one?
Okay. I'm working with marketing, and I help the companies to be on internet and talk about your services and your proposals. So I'm a marketing professional, and now I'm changing for community manager. I help communities to engage and grow.
And are you involved with Emiliano Gazzoni?
Yes, I met him.
You are in the CM and Friend group. CM and
Yes.
Friends. Great.
Yes.
I'm in there too. I'm in there too.
Oh, that's cool. That's good.
Welcome aboard. Really good. Really challenging job and challenging career. So congrats for being brave to change, to shift careers. And you, Adriani, what about you? What do you do for a living?
I work as an agronomist. I work here in Mato Grosso, and I work with agriculture machines. So that's it.
And are you working from home? Are you in the office? How's the?
No, just in the field, just in the farms. I give support for the dealers of a big company of tractors and harvests to sell and to do services in the farmers.
Great, very good, really good. And yeah, I think your job is quite challenging, work from home, right?
Yeah, I haven't stopped in any time in this pandemic.
Yeah, I can imagine. And Thais, what do you do for a living?
I'm studying automation and control engineer, but I work with an data science. So I validated models from other data sites. So I test, I try stability, I try found some error or some good point or fragility. It's my job these days. I'm working by my house, so that's it.
Very good, very good. I have just noticed the link I posted, it's wrong. And yeah, now it's working. Very good, Thais. And Tiziane, what do you do for a living?
I'm a student too, but I am a web developer. So I build websites and applications. I working from my home, but today I have working to the pause today, so it's more like this. I can, but now I won't.
Very good, really good. Welcome, Ronaldo, Lucas. I'm sorry about the link, my bad. We're talking about the future at work, the future of work at or after COVID-19. So I'm gonna put you in another room, okay? So you can
Okay, feel free.
you can enjoy better. So Lucas number 3 and Ronaldo number 2. Very good. So I know, Adriani, you're not working at the office. And the second question, it's basically that. So have you had any difference at work from before COVID and at the moment, or throughout the last year and a half?
Before not, but in the beginning of the pandemic, the people was very scared, and we didn't know what was happening. So in the beginning, it was very hard to work, but now it's okay. All the people protect yourselves with masks, with a lot of alcohol and the distance, but okay, we are working at the same time in the same place with protecting with the
masks and the protection.
The things we need to do, and everyone knows about, but we are working the same form.
Very good. Yeah. So it's pretty like the same way, but with the whole protection, masks and alcohol and like washing hands all the time.
Yeah. And the distance, because before all this situation, we are very near another people. We talk a lot, and meeting the people with a high five or something like that, you need touch another people, and now we don't touch anyone and people.
Yeah, very good. Yeah, it's really, I think this is the thing I'm missing most, being around people and, And Tiziane, what about you? How was the environment at the office before COVID?
Don't have difference, because I work with the internet from the computer, so it's the same thing. Like was I work presential, and it's like it's the same thing in from a house. So for me, it's not have difference. It's like it's more like it's normal.
So it's pretty much the same.
Yeah. Yes.
Very good. Very good. And by the way, when you all of you, just to be aware that I don't correct you. I do not do that, and you're not gonna see anybody doing that on TNT. But with me specifically, what do I do? When you speak something, I try to bring another way of saying the same thing. And I try to do it like really polite, really kind. So pay attention how I speak, because sometimes I kind of review a couple of things and you can learn from that. All right. So just a tip, so you can boost your learning. Very good. So Tiziane worked from home or with internet. I think it's pretty much the same. And Thais, and you, how was the environment before? Were you at the office or already at home?
I worked at the office, but now I'm working from my house. I miss the contact with the other people because especially in my case, because in the middle of pandemic, I changed I changed the area inside my company, so I don't know anyone in person, the people with I work. So it's strange. It's a bit strange, and I miss so much the lunchtime. Uh, um, I didn't miss the travel, the
Yeah.
commit. I don't miss this part of my
Traveling
of
from home to work, right?
yes, yes. And the committed for me was very difficult because I got four conditions for for conditions to arrive there. So was very painful.
I know that. When yeah, please, someone. When before I used to, I was assistant analyst before, and then I started teaching English. I had a career change, but then in 2019 I started to work as a community manager with Emiliano Gazzoni in a startup, and it was like in Vila Olímpia neighborhood here in São Paulo, and I live in downtown São Paulo. So it was kind of crazy because I had to get 3 transportations to there. So one bus and the subway, but two different subways. We have like I forgot how to say CPTM, but it's not CPTM. There's like a way to say that, but yeah, it's like the same subway. And it was like 1 hour and 20 minutes to go, and more 1 hour and a half to come back. So this is something I don't miss for real. I really don't miss. And I'm college again. I'm studying at the university, and thank God it's online because it's at night and it's not easy to go there. But it's really hard to study at home. Really, really hard. You focus at night, and you have your bed, you have food in here and everything. So
For me, this situation is very different than yours because I support all the north of the Mato Grosso and Rondônia.
oh,
And I work with a company's car, and it's every Monday I drive 500 kilometers, 800, and I need arrive at the city I will support, and then I will work. So it's hard, and I need to stay in the hotel. So I live in hotels all the time, and I live in my car. So my car had all my things and my clothes and all I need. My house is just to say, oh, I have a house, but I don't stay in my house almost never.
yeah. I think this is when you live in a big city or in a city like São Paulo, the behavior about work and about leisure, entertainment, it's totally different, right, from other cities. And this is really cool to listen to that. Really, really interesting. And by the way, Tai said she doesn't know anybody at work. I have the same feeling. Like I don't know anybody who works with me at the moment, and it's really crazy to think about that. It's like we get to know each other like every meeting from week to week, and then you get the feeling, oh, I know this person already, but we have never seen each other. So yeah, this is something crazy that COVID-19 brought to us. Just one more crazy thing it brought to us. Yeah, let's go deep into this. What's the difference now about your life at this moment about COVID-19? And it's not just work, but you know, Thais said about going back and forth from work, public transportation, and Adriane said about her environment. But I want to also know from Priscilla and Tiziane, how is that for you? Like at the moment, what's your routine working? Is it different? And I'm gonna start with Priscilla, but then Tiziane next. Okay, so Priscilla, how is it for you?
It's a very challenging time. Challenging times. I was working from anywhere office and cafeterias and cultural spaces, many people, many things. So working from home, it's very challenging, and I'm teacher too. I'm or professor. I don't know.
Yeah, you can say both.
If this situation is challenging for students, for teachers, is very hard, very hard. So it's very lonely. It's very scary. So my routine is home office to bed, and the bed from to home office, and
that's your life now.
It's my life. But I'm adopted a baby dog, so she was helping. She's helping.
Yeah, she's your company. She's your friend.
She's my friend. His name is Frida, like Frida Kahlo. And I'm enjoying this.
Very good.
But it's very challenging.
Yeah. What I see from lots of people who attend the meetings is TNT has helped them to, you know, release some kind of stress, or, you know, to have a conversation, a guided conversation, and in English, and you get to know other people, different people. So it's also kind of a therapy situation. It's not our purpose. We're not here to do that, but it happens to you know, to help people. So and every time I come and I host a TNT, before that I get really, you know, anxious, or like there's an anxiety within. But after the meeting, I get that good feeling. It's like when you go to work out or to run or to do an exercise, you don't want to do that in the beginning, because it's going, you know, it's going to take you some effort, some energy, but after that, you, thank God I did it. So yeah, that's really cool. And Tiziane, and you, how is your environment right now working? How's the routine? What can you share with us?
I like to travel, and the north is no have winter. It's more like summer out here. So this weekend I can't to go to beach, but I can't because of COVID, and I like. But what is change? I started exercise, I build computers for play too. So I have can change my how things I do in the home. It's more like I in before I pass more part of day out of my house because of university, working. I like to go to the park too, but today I can't. I can stay just in my house. So it is very difficult in start of weeks. But today I realize it. I start search for other things to do, and I like it. The change. I have the story of other language. I started Spanish too. So yes, I can believe it. I change our day of the, I like it. I like it today one thing and tomorrow other thing. Is it?
Very good. Are you attending the Spanish meetings?
I have no secret for do it because I start and
Yeah, starting today, sorry.
yes. So I came to Spanish for me.
We have Spanish meetings for free. I think we have 6, so it's about 30 per month. Okay.
Yes, I want to participate too.
That's
In the future.
Very good. Very good. Well, I'm gonna skip to number 6. Okay. So how do you think it's going to be the work environment or the things you do after COVID? Is it going to change or not? Maybe for some, it's not going to change, but it might change. I don't know. Let's think about the future. Like imagine COVID-19 is over, everybody's vaccinated. We don't have any more trouble and problems around that. How do you think it's going to be? Is it going to get back to normal like we used to, or it's going to be different somehow? How do you feel about that? Thais, let's start with you now.
Yes. I think it will be better than now because now it's very scared. I have the benefits to work by my home, but I only stay in my home all the day, all the week, and sometimes pass weeks and I know anyone in person. It's very strange, but I change my house too, so I don't know neighborhood, so it's very complicated. But in my work, they already told us that the when past years and we already vaccinated, we will we are we will work in a hybrid model. So I think once a week we will need the work in presential, but the rest of the week all the time by my home. But for me, I don't talk about it, but for me, the home office is very good because my boyfriend lives there near Adriane in Mato Grosso,
Nice.
Cuiabá. So for me, it's a good thing because I can go there and pass 1 month. It's easier for us than before COVID, and I think that I will can travel for Cuiabá, but without masks. I don't know. I think so. And uh, I will visit some friends and pass more time with my family. That in today I'm afraid for pass something for another people. Even me, that only is my house. I I have this afraid.
Very good, very good. And I think Adriane, she doesn't live in Mato Grosso. She lives in Curitiba, right?
I'm from Curitiba, but I live in Mato Grosso.
Okay, okay. Great, great. Very good. So Adriane, and you, the same question for Thais, but for you.
I think it depends. In my case, in the area I work, I think the things will back to the normal, just it. But the people who works in offices in the big cities, I think it can change because we found out another ways of work. So why I will rent some place to work if I can do all the things from my house and the people who work with me can works from house, or some services you just uh, don't miss in this pandemic. So I think that some jobs will change, or you will just work from home some days and on others you meet, or something like that. In my company, some meetings we need travel to São Paulo and meeting all the people. We just did it online, and it was very better because all the people participated. And if the people need to travel, some people doesn't we won't participate because of the travel and something like that. So I think it will depend, but obviously some all the people change it with this pandemic, so it will reflect in the job and in the world. I hope.
Yeah. I'm just waiting to get vaccinated, and other people as well, to really start, working from other places, other cities, and renting like a place in another country. Like I'm keen to learn Spanish as soon as possible, as fast as I can. So next year I can be a host in the Spanish group, because being a host, the good thing is it's pretty much a fluency course for free, because you will have to commit yourself every week to prepare the questions and the subject and lead the conversation. So you're going to learn a lot. So I'm willing to have the same experience in Spanish, because it's going to boost my Spanish and my studies in Spanish. So I hope we can get over COVID-19 as soon as possible. And Ticiane, how do you think it's going to be for you? The work environment, the things you do daily, your routine?
Well, it's no different. I think I say it's the same thing because I work from my computer. So if I need a good computer and good internet, I work normally, and some place I can't. So
But the other things around you, do you think it's going to be the same?
no, I think I will like to go out all day. If I can, if I can, I do it. Because I will travel. I like travel, but I can't. So it's more like to go to the beach, have some beach. It's like the beach more close from a house is like 30 minutes. So, but I can't do. So it's like it.
Very good. And Priscilla, just to finish this question.
I don't know, but probably I will stay online. But I will try some physical experiences, face to face. But I will talk about this.
Very good.
Think about it.
Very good. And this is why we have questions like this. So you can think about it and start, maybe because of a question we bring here, you start planning yourself somehow, or it's a trigger for something else. And what about English? Is it going to be important after COVID-19, or is it more important now? How do you see that? And this is open. You can just answer. I'm not gonna ask individually.
That's funny because English is important. In the beginning of my career, I went to a job interview and my English was basic or less. And then the woman who interviewed me told me, oh, English is not the difference. The difference is what you have more than English. So you need the Portuguese, okay, the English, and another language too. So back in the interview, I was, oh God, I will never got a job because I haven't English, and I speak Spanish, but not so good, intermediary Spanish. And I was, oh God, I need a job and I won't be able to get a job because I don't have English. So I started to study and improve and anyway. But the English open doors for you in no word, and you can meeting people and meeting places and travel and know the news in first time, because all the news come with for us in English first. The studies, universities, all the publications are in English. My company is an international company, so the most of the time we have the documents in English. So I think English is important to use the word, because in this pandemic we are unit. All the words suffered in the same form, and the hurt makes us the same. The hurt is the same in me and in you and in other people in another country. And I think one language can unite all the people, and that's fine. That's the difference of English. I don't like English, actually. I think English is a ugly language. I think Italian is more beautiful, Spanish is more beautiful, but I studied English because of the utility. It is useful for me. So I studied English because it's useful.
Yeah, I totally get it. I don't like English too, though I'm an English. I'm not a classic English teacher. I think English teachers, they love English in general, and they want us, or they want students to love English as well. But we don't need to love English, right? We just need to use English. That's the purpose of learning this language, right? And what about the others? I'm like, what do you have to say?
English is very important to me now. I put on exam for to Facebook certification. You know about it.
Yeah.
So all the content is in English, and some opportunities need demand you in English. So I have to learn. I have to try. So I'm trying.
Very good. We still have 1 minute left before people come back. So, Thais, Tiziane, it's your time.
Some job offers to work offshore companies, but because my beautiful English, I couldn't. So it's for me, it's already a barrier. So I think that this movement to foreign companies get work hand from Brazil, it will be more common. And when who has the English, the fluent English, or less than need to. I think advanced English already the sufficient to talk by the day in the routine, but it's not my case yet.
And Tiziane, do you believe English is important now, or it's going to be more important later?
I think it's more important in the future, because I have used it to watch more series and movies where I use every day in my college and my work and my hobbies, of course. So yes, it's more important for my future.
Very good. Yeah, I believe English is just getting more and more important to everybody because it unites people, right? So gets people together around one language, an easy language to learn. That's pretty much what happens. So welcome back, everybody. Barska, Cássia, Diego, Matheus, Ronaldo, Eduardo, Lucas, Samia, Victor. Yeah. I think you were having a good time, but then time is over, right?
We needed more time.
Yeah, I understand that. Samia, how was it for you in your room? What are the highlights from this conversation?
Oh, we had an interesting conversation. It was with me in this small room, Lucas, Victor, and Luis Eduardo. Luis is a student, and he said that is a chemist who hates labs. He only worked. He loves working with chemistry theory. I found this interesting. Yeah, for Lucas, for example, talking about COVID, nothing changed, about his working routine. So yeah, it was a nice conversation.
Very good. Yeah, I got a poll on YouTube, and we just got 3 votes, but I asked it, how's going to be the future of work after COVID-19? And 2 people said it's going back to normal, and 1 person answered, for me, it's going to be the same. Lucas, and for you?
I think people will try to make the new normal, no, stay at home. We have, we sell some buildings. We don't have that much space for you. but I think we as a social animals, we need to socialize. The workplace was there for a reason. Wasn't there because it was a beautiful or it was like settled. It was there because of a reason. We need that experience. We need to keep in contact with each others. And I think it's not a choice. I think it's a needed thing for us to be in contact. Okay, we can contact like right now, but it's not the same as the meetup back 19. You know, it's not the
Yeah,
same. The things that that we did there was so freaking different. We learned a lot, we experienced a lot. And things need to go back to normal, you know. For sure, we are in a period that we need to take care, and this is necessary right now.
yes, exactly. Yeah, and it's really good to hear you saying that because like a meetup, a face-to-face TNT, on-site TNT is totally different, totally, absolutely different. And the learning experience is different. And well, there's a lot. We're gonna get back to it. This is going to be our new normal, on-site
Thanks,
and
God.
online, right? And we're gonna have it in different cities. Okay, so I have already an idea in my mind how to work that out. So don't worry. Kasia, I want to hear from you. Did you like it? Did you like the conversation?
Yeah, I like it a lot. Thank you guys, all of you. And I actually had a question. Can I ask you?
Yeah, sure.
About this TNT platform. Have you already had this platform before the pandemic, or it started last year, at the beginning of last year?
That's a very good question. To clarify all of you, we started TNT in October 18th, 2016. Right. And along with it, we had an on-site TNT that we called Meetup. Okay, it was in the beginning of the on-site TNT started in the end of 2017. It was for 3 hours in a row, speaking in English.
It was the same way with this platform Zoom, with this app. It was the same way.
No, the on-site, it means it was physically face-to-face. So we had the online platform. It was once a week. It started once a week. And the platform, if it's Zoom, if it's Google Hangouts or Teams or whatever, it's just a platform. But the way we are doing it's pretty much the same. But the meetup, the TNT face-to-face, it was a totally different environment, totally different way. And it was
Guys,
for free. Yeah.
You can imagine how Philip is good doing that stuff on site. Personally, it was such amazing. It was fucking incredible.
Yeah, it's
really.
3 hours in a row. And in 2019, we had every Saturday from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. face-to-face in São Paulo for free.
Great.
3 hours.
They're a great tool for nowadays.
Yeah. So we do a lot of stuff for free. We do the TNT for free. We have almost 200 meetings. They're pretty much classes, but in a different way, like speaking classes. And it's for free. And we do that because we believe people don't need to pay to get to know each other. They don't need to pay to talk to each other. And how can I say that? But in the other hand, we have a structure, we have a site, we have technology, we have a lot of things behind the curtains that we need to pay every month. And that's the reason we have the WhatsApp group, pretty much that. Okay, so that's the purpose of the WhatsApp group. The WhatsApp group is not going to give us money. Like, we're not making profit of it. We are just running things with the WhatsApp group, basically. So after COVID-19, I hope we can get back to the face-to-face meetings. I don't know how we're gonna make it for real, but it's going to get back, and I have an idea, but we need to test it out. And TNT is going to get bigger and bigger and bigger. The idea is to have 24 meetings per day for free online, okay? So we're gonna get back pretty soon, right? And well, we're just finishing out, 1 minute left. Again, I'm just posting the WhatsApp group here. Feel free to join or feel free to not join, okay? You don't need to pay anything. Oh, Ronaldo.
I do like to share my opinion about the WhatsApp group, because when in the past, almost 6 months ago or a year, I was not participating too much because I had to schedule before, and sometimes at the time of the meeting, I was not able to participate. And I think that's very, very good, because I can come in at the right time that is starting the meeting. I think that's very, very good. And it is a way for helping Philip and everyone that is working for us. I think that's very, very good idea too.
Yeah, when you are in the WhatsApp group, you don't need to schedule, you don't need to book anymore. And for example, you see, oh, I'm free now. Do we have a meeting? So you check on the WhatsApp, oh, there's a meeting. So you just click on the link and you have the subjects, and we are bringing the questions. So it's really hard to bring the questions, you know. I was supposed to post the question from this meeting yesterday, but I couldn't. So we are working, and it's a hard work to make these things happen. And we are bringing classes for people in the WhatsApp group, and exclusive content as well, material, some PDFs, exercise. We're gonna start bringing exercise to that. So it's like 20 reais per month for those who subscribe until the end of this month, okay? So if
for me to enjoy to the WhatsApp group, because I on my computer right now. So how can I put it on my cell phone? I can share.
Yeah, there's a link. You can go to, you can use WhatsApp web, or but you need to subscribe first. You can do it on your computer.
Okay.
Yeah,
I click on the link and subscribe. So.
Yeah, and then you're gonna get a link to join the group.
Okay. Thank you.
And I'm sorry about talking too much about the WhatsApp group, but yeah, I hope everybody understands the situation. So we have a feedback form, a feedback survey in case you want to suggest a topic, or you want just to say your thoughts, or you want to complain or blame us on something that you didn't like, it's okay. So this is the feedback form. And we have tomorrow we have a meeting at 5 p.m. and it's not full yet. So if you want to be part, it's in the website, 5 p.m. or the WhatsApp group. I think the link, it's broken in the WhatsApp group. I'm gonna update that, and I'm gonna bring the questions. We're gonna talk about living abroad tomorrow at 5 p.m. So I'm gonna bring some questions, and I'm gonna try to bring something different for us for this Sunday meeting at 5 p.m. Okay, Brazilian time, by the way. All right, enough.
Oh, all right, thank you.
Yeah, very good. I enjoyed a lot. Thank you everybody for coming in the morning. Thank you, Barska. Gustavo, he was leading the Spanish meeting before us at 9. So please, Ticiane, I think Gustavo, he's one of the hosts for the Spanish group. We have a Spanish meeting at 9 a.m. every Saturday. And please come join and share if you can. And I hope to see you tomorrow or next week. See you, people. Have a great weekend.
Bye, guys. Thank you.
Bye-bye. See you.
Everyone.
Take
Nice to
care.
meet
Bye, guys.
you.
Good
Thank
evening to
you.
everyone.
Bye, guys. Thank
Bye.
you.